venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, it's a black and blue matchup in the NFC North between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position.
What?
This went all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Newman. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Why they keep stopping this?
And it's intercepted. And the
why they stop this dude every single time?
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Fields going to keep it once more. And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. It will be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. To throw is Fields. And this is going to be intercepted.
Gotcha, bitch.
Castro Fields who picked it. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Newman. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, shit.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come on 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery, and he's going to take this ahead.
I'm going to stick your ass, and I'm going to stick him, and I'll definitely stick this little janky-ass, bad luck motherfucker standing here.
Here's 2nd and 7. Fields now to throw. He's got him in, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Velus Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually
What
have
the
to...
fuck? Are you kidding me?
Interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked off by
Destiny,
Collins.
leave it alone.
Boy, so
Go
another
upstairs.
interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Read option, here's Montgomery. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he can't
Come on,
get
man. That's something. That's something.
Gotcha, bitch. Combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. The Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. That's just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash.
Seriously? You think burning the clock will help you out? Burning the clock ain't gonna help you out, bro.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first.
That
intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver
Nigga, that's a
makes sure
clean
he's absolutely
pass.
in an
What are you
open
talking
spot.
about?
So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just
You won't even jump. That's a clean goddamn pass, man. What are you talking about?
Velus Jones, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0.
Lions, nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So an early advantage now, and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They find some open field here. There he goes, right side. 20.
Doing too much, man.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Everybody in that goddamn dressing room knows that I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
They are in for 6. Extra point spots.
If you don't like it, tough shit.
Lead to 17-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And he returns this to the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Here's Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes
You're sorry. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of time right here. Ah, you're so weak. You're a waste of my time.
They're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low
If you don't like it, tough shit.
defense in front of side, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. Play action. It's Fields. And he's out at the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Switch fields. Man open, here is Jones.
Yeah, okay. We won't get better.
Touchdown, Chicago.
She won't get better.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position.
And my goodness, another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bear. Santos now to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
31, Lions 14. Santos to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Here's Newman to throw.
Oh, come on, boy. You had that easy. You had that easy, man.
Take possession of the football. Such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Oh, he tries to force it.
Gotcha, bitch.
It's intercepted. It's Tariq Castro Fields who picked it. The 40. Past the 20. And he will bring it back.
Everybody in that goddamn dressing room knows that I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
And the lead is
If you don't like it, talk shit.
Makes the score Bears 31.
Oh, y'all wait a minute, baby.
So they'll
Look
get
at
another
this kid,
shot
get
on
your
offense
lunch
following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Wait, I didn't see any piece. Wait.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it past the 30 before.
I'm gonna stick your ass. And I'm gonna stick him, and I'll definitely stick this little janky ass, bad luck motherfucker standing here.
Fields.
Sure.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Fields.
Can I hit that quarterback in the face? Because I'll do it. Can I hit that quarterback in the face? I want to do it. I want to hit that quarterback in the face. No flags.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Newman looking to throw it.
Oh my goodness, man.
The Lions had 10-5 to start play. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play. Not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Newman will throw again. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43. Now Newman. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Now Balaj. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 170 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, They've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And back at the 8 now, 3rd and goal. Newman.
What?
This
No.
will be incomplete. Boy,
What?
can you
No.
believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
And his kick here is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the 3 points there, CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
From the end zone, here's Pringle. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Now a 1st down throw. Fields. Flushed out right. Caught by Montgomery. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
What the hell? I
As
did
the
not do
French
that
50
shit.
seconds to play here in half number 1.
Y'all killing.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the 1st half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
In fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Man, I'm in a game against these Bears.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the
what's
ground.
name?
And some room to maneuver.
You get put out
There he goes, right side.
at the top.
He'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
If you don't like it, tough shit.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys
Yeah,
in this situation.
if I signed 40 moves, man, he's sitting there and takes my Madden.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you
that
down
was
to
long
our
back.
where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Every
Coach.
time he playing these up on you again. You sitting right in the invite? He ain't going to look for it, bro. He's going to go right to sleep.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Two quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Now Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn.
Can I hit that quarterback in the face? Because I do it. Can I hit that quarterback in the face? I want to do it. I want to hit that quarterback in the face. No flag.
Third and long. It's Fields. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. It's Tariq Castro Fields who picked it. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the A&T.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Newman. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Rodgers. And in for the Lions. Touchdown.
Everybody in that goddamn dressing room knows that I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Defense and converted into 6 points. Now we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Balaj. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. They'll try again.
That's
he will
cool.
not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
No, they did push them all up.
They take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it. No field goal here.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3 from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is indeed good, and they have regained the lead. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Back to throw, Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage. Gotcha, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
To throw is Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I'm going to stick your ass. And I'm going to stick him, and I'll definitely stick this little janky-ass, bad-luck motherfucker standing here.
Everybody in that goddamn dressing room knows that I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now.
You don't like it, tough shit.
To extend the lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And
Oh, my goodness.
The coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Patrick Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Fields under pressure again, and down he goes again. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. He'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've been.
He's got it with the 15, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31.
Everybody in that goddamn dressing room knows that I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make this a 3-score game now.
If you don't like it, tough shit.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Claypool with another catch. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown Bears. Cole Kmet, 71 yards. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Fields trying to throw for it.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, God, that's a jack.
Conversion caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards on the ground. And they'll throw on first down with Newman. Pass complete to his running back, Kalen Balaj. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Is this not why you were here?
This one in for a Lions touchdown. Kalen Balaj, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Lions extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point splits the uprights, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
On play action, Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tanner Muse with it. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their...
Oh, come on, dude. Seriously?
Point they need.
That's a goddamn touchdown.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Fields. They're firing a deep ball for Kmet. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Cole Kmet, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line.
What?
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Play action, Newman. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Newman.
Come on, man. Come on, dog. They let this motherfucker just come off the edge.
And the Bears are right back in this football game. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of...
And this will be caught.
Seriously?
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Fields on 1st down. This one swung out to Montgomery.
Really? That
Touchdown
is cheated like that. Man, he just cheated like shit.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have a chance to tie
They
things
just
up.
cheated like
They
hell,
trail by
man.
2 here in the 4th. They'll look to throw. And he's
Seriously,
got it.
nobody over there.
Conversion good, and we are tied
They
in
need
the
to stop,
4th.
man.
Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
They need
And I
to
love their
stop.
aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're steering across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Taken in at the 3. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Boy, this is crazy.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, but it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Newman.
What the fuck? Seriously?
That one incomplete there.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work.
Wow.
They forced incompletions on
Hey, you
3rd and
see
2nd
that?
down,
That's crazy.
10.
That's crazy.
And
But
really
you see
the big
that?
question, do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Newman.
Oh, it's just wide open. Yeah, this is crazy.
No doubt about it, because
Crazy.
the offense is yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind.
Crazy.
Ready, break.
4th down. Here's Newman. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. Finding space at the 40. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
On the count.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Nifty move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Again, it's Balaj. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On 2nd down, here's Newman. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And they'll roll the inside handoff. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
What the hell is it at there?
Here we go, here we go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now Newman. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This defense not going to lag back. They come with pressure that time, force him out of the pocket, and the incompletion.
And so many times when you're watching a game, you're seeing the offense doing all the dictating. In this case, the defense said, we're dictating the terms and turned it loose towards him.
Able to find Jones, and he'll manage to get out of bounds. It's a first down, and the clock stops with just over 20 seconds to play. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Now Fields. And he will get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Back to throw, Fields. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. He forces one there. It's a potential daggers. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Everybody in that goddamn dressing room knows that I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some more going forward.
So for Detroit, they get an important win here to move to 11-5 on the year.